Oh my God, everybody. Hey, King Dinosaur donated for me to put the 2 live albums against each other, which is Saxon, Eagle Has Landed, versus Thin Lizzy, Life. Now, before I get into this, man, I did a review not too long ago of Thin Lizzy, Life that I don't think I put up yet. It will be put up, I don't know, in a month, maybe longer, I don't know. There's a bunch of reviews I've done on this channel that are scheduled for later, but then donations come in, so I gotta move my reviews to get the donators. You know, I want their videos up as soon as possible. So, when we run into those days where there's not donations, I'll put up those reviews. And I got a Thin Lizzy Life review coming up. Now, here's the thing, King, bro. The Thin Lizzy has 3 more songs. And let me tell you, the last 3 songs are pretty much the best thing on here. Well, 2 of the 3 are the best thing on this album, but it would have done well if Saxon had 3 other songs to add to this. But whatever, they're both great albums, and let's get into this. And I should do a review of Eagle Has Landed too. That's a great live album. Underrated, actually. All right, we start with Motorcycle Man versus Thunder and Lightning. Both killer opening tracks, but I got to give that one to Motorcycle Man. Then we got 747 Stranger in the Night versus Waiting for an Alibi. 2 stone cold classics. I'm giving that one to Thin Lizzy though, man. What a song. Valentino's in a cold sweat. Placed all his money on his last bet. I can go on with another cigarette. I can sing the whole goddamn thing. Waiting for an Alibi wins. Next, Princess of the Night versus Jailbreak. Easily my favorite Saxon song. Princess of the Night wins that one. All right, next, which is weird. I'd figure Princess of the Night should be like the last song. You know, every time I see Saxon, they always end with Princess of the Night. So, it's kind of weird how it's so early in the set list. All right, next, Strong Arm of the Law versus Please Don't Go. Baby, Please Don't Go. Love them both, but definitely Saxon. I got to give that one a Strong Arm of the Law. So classic. All right, next, Heavy Metal Thunder versus The Holy War. Oh, it hurts. It hurts to go against The Holy War, but I have to, man. Ugh. Heavy Metal Thunder wins. All right, next, 20,000 Feet versus Renegade. Love them both, but yeah, definitely 20,000 Feet. Saxon, that song fucking rips. I'll never forget when I saw Saxon in Tampa maybe 6-7 years ago, and Biff was saying, what do you want to hear? And he threw out some titles, and one of them was 20,000 Feet, and I was like, 20,000 Feet, you know, I was young, and yep, that one got the best reception, and they played it. It was badass. 20,000 Feet. All right, next, Wheels of Steel versus Hollywood. Down on Your Luck. Giving that one a Hollywood. Fucking classic. Love Wheels of Steel, though. Never Surrender versus Got to Give It Up. You know, I take back what I said earlier, that like the best songs are toward the end. Got to Give It Up is the best song on this live album, if you ask me. It totally wins, and I love Never Surrender. But I gotta give it to Thin Lizzy. All right, this one's fucked up. Fire in the Sky versus Angel of Death. You know, I'm listening to them both to back, and I'm like, fuck, man. They're both amazing. They're both great. But I will say, I do like Angel of Death a little better studio version. Where Fire in the Sky, I like this version over the Denim and Leather version. I'm giving this one to Saxon. All right, next, Machine Gun versus Are You Ready? Both fast, ripping tracks. Giving it to Saxon. Machine Gun, man. All right, next. And the Band Played On versus The Boys Are Back in Town. And the Band Played On, a song about Donington. It's an awesome tune. Again, giving that to Saxon. All right, next. See the Light Shining versus Cold Sweat. Gotta give that one to Thin Lizzy and John Sykes. What a solo. What a riff. What a song. Cold Sweat wins. Next, Frozen Rainbow versus Don't Believe a Word. Gotta go with Thin Lizzy again, man. Don't believe a word. Word can tell lies. What a song. Next, Midnight Rider versus Killer on the Loose. Definitely Saxon. Nothing against Killer on the Loose. Good kick-ass tune, but Midnight Rider. Fucking song rules. Next, Dallas 1 p.m. versus Sun Goes Down. Love them both, but I gotta go with Dallas 1 p.m. A fucking classic from Saxon. All right, here's where the Saxon album ends. But but it doesn't end for Thin Lizzy, and it's Hungry Years versus Emerald. I love them both, and it's really, believe it or not, it's kind of close. Emerald is such a classic, but Hungry Years is right there with it. But I'm going to give the slight edge to Emerald, very slight. And of course, there's Black Rose, Still in Love with You, and The Rocker. That's going against nothing, but I think Black Rose and The Rocker probably would have kicked a lot of songs that Saxon would have thrown out. But either way, King Dinosaur, this here's the final score. And as you can see, let's say Thin Lizzy would have got, those three. Then Saxon would have still won 10-6. But either way, King Dinosaur, you rock, my friend. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me, man. And I'm with you, brother. We're both going through something, man, that, I feel for you, my brother, and I hope you're dealing with it as best as you can. At least as good as I am, man, because it's not easy, man. But either way, you rule, my friend. And everybody out there, you all rule. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Leave your comments below if you know these two albums. I would appreciate that. And, and subscribe to my channel. And ring that little notification bell. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and schmack 'em a cob.